Roblox's Instagram has recently hit 1 million followers, which is an incredible goal. The Instagram has been around for many years now, and it's a great accomplishment. When Roblox hit 500,000 followers, they released promo codes for great free items, which we received in the form of hovering heart shown as my avatar here. Roblox has released multiple items for their social medias, and the promo codes coincide with this for reaching a follower count. Since Roblox has hit 1 million, it was found in Roblox leaks that a couple of items have been added to celebrate the cause, with the texture and mesh. These items include #NoFilter, Hyper Hover Heart, Shutter Flyers, and Highlights Hood. These items were created to have an Instagram theme. In today's video, I'll be making predictions on these items' release dates, and I'll also be reviewing them personally myself. Do these items live up to the hype of 1 million followers? Let's find out. My name's Snooky Alex, and this is our Roblox news series. Let's get started. Yo, what's up #Nerd Squad, and welcome back to another video. But before we get started in this video, make sure to hit subscribe so that way you never miss out on the latest Roblox tips and tricks, drama, news, and more. If you'd also like funny commentary stories, I recommend you subscribe to Nick Says Henlo. Let's try and get him to 400 subscribers by the end of these 2 months. I'll leave the link in the description. And also, since these items haven't officially come out yet, I will leave the link to the Roblox leaks in the description so you can see them for yourself and the community collective opinions, which we will also be discussing in this episode. In today's episode, we'll be going through a 3-step process. We'll be going through reviewing the actual items. Next, we'll get the community and my opinion on these items, and lastly, we will come to a conclusion: are these items living up to the hype of the 1 million followers? With that being said, let's start with our first point, the review of the actual items and how they came to be. When going to the Roblox Leaks homepage, you will see that the latest leaks include the Hyper Hover Heart, the Highlights Hood, the Shutter Flyers, and the #NoFilter. In clicking on the #NoFilter, you will see that it has around 12 favorites, and it was uploaded in February. When piecing it together, it looks like it's the same texture as the bear, and it looks very similar to the bear mask, which many people complain about. Let's put the item in 3D so that way we can see a better perspective. In looking on the insides of the item, it looks like the texture is around the same and it has a band-like width. It's trying to emulate the Hypebeast formula, and to be honest, I don't think it's that very original, but I know free players will love to try out this hat. In looking at the texture Fun Max 3, we can see that it tried to emulate the Instagram formula as well, with the colors of purple, orange, and in trying on the original accessory that it tried to play out with, the original accessory looks nice on most avatars. I'm wearing the rounded head, but however, I don't really think it's that big of a change, and I feel like Roblox could lose a lot of money here, especially in people trying to emulate the bear face mask. So what's my overall score on this item? I'd definitely say my overall score is a 7 out of 10 just because it's a retexture and I'd like something different and original. Alright everyone, so the next item on our list is known as Shutter Flyers, and it looks like here it is a butterfly wing of some sort. It only has 2 favorites, so it doesn't really seem as popular compared to items. Kinda seems a bit girly for me, but I can understand where they were going. The texture is the exact same from front to back, and I think it looks like a monarch, but again, they used the Instagram theme. And actually going to the mesh over here, you can see that the render mesh is also used in multiple other wing sets as well. It's definitely targeted towards females, as I said before, because if you scroll down in the comments, you will see a couple comments that say, "I want this, help me to buy," etc. Now on to the actual texture. At looking at this texture, as you can see, it says Monarch Butterfly Wings, so it is clearly also a retexture. It looks like they also tried to do the Instagram, which is a recurring theme. None of our comments are there. So overall, what's my final score for these wings? My final score for these wings is an 8 out of 10 because I like the creativity compared to the last one. Let's go on to our next item, the highlights hood. As you can see, it emulates some sort of ear animal texture. I'm not really sure. But again, it also follows the Instagram theme. And looking at the actual render, it looks like the render is consistent. However, I don't really like the gradient and how it looks on this one. It looks a bit stretched. It also looks like the ear texture was changed a bit, which is good. I like how they tried to add some creativity instead of just trying to do this one as a remesh. Now, let's go on to the actual mesh of it. As you can see, it is the neon green animal hood. It's not really, there's not much to explain about it. It's just an animal hood. Let's go on to the actual texture of it. Looking at the actual texture, it seems to be a bit different from the actual animal hoodie, with the texture being named Verdian Animal Hood. As you can see, the ears are a bit different, and tell that there are clothing lines in it. I like that. So what's my overall review on the animal hood? My overall review would be an 8 out of 10. Again, I really like this hood, and it's good that they put it for free with the new ears and all that. Let's go next to the Hyper Hover Heart. Now, as you can see, the Hyper Hover Heart has more of a glossy texture to it, and it also has a box outlining it, which it doesn't really add nice to the design. It looks like from the design, it's unoutlined, the box has no texture or a gray texture, and the actual heart has a glossy texture. Let's next go to the mesh. And actually going to the mesh, you can see that it's the same as the 500K, and I don't know why it shows up small. It's an alright mesh. Onto the texture. In looking at the actual texture floating heart frame too, it doesn't look that nice in my opinion. It's way too glossy and the actual outline does not fade well into the hat. So what's my final score for this hat? My final score for the floating heart is a 6 out of 10. I feel a lot of aspects could be improved, including the texture, as the other one was just a flat texture. It looked a lot nicer. Let's now go on to the community's opinions about these items. On Roblox Leaks, there is a forum section. I'll be reading some of the comments to you on the various Roblox hats. On #NoFilter, let's read some. Let's be honest, 87% of people in Life in Paradise or all those other games are gonna wear this. I know what's happening after Roblox releases it. Online daters are gonna use this, no joke, or I don't know. Not gonna lie, I kinda like this hat. Well, since the original got over 1 million sales, there would be no harm in making a free one, LOL. On the #NoFilter, it looks like a lot of comments are criticizing it over the fact that it is an odor hat. I think that's unfair, because honestly for a free hat, this looks like a paid hat. It's unfair to assume that people look like odors just because of their look. Online dating is not generalized by look, and I do not understand why people generalize it by that. I think it's really silly to also generalize something as, oh, because it's this category as well. I think this could go really well with certain types of gradient outfits, and for a free item, I think this is one of the best we've seen in a long time, especially the whole set in entirety. It looks like the rest of the hats have the same comments generally. It's an odor hat because of the pattern, because of the actual item, etc. Now on to the predictions. As you can see on Roblox's story, they thanked everyone for 1 million followers. The next one says, well, stay tuned, because we're gonna celebrate. In my opinion, I think due to this information on the leaks, most people predict that the leaks will come out or the actual items on the catalog around a week or maybe 2 days after uploading this video. If they do come out, I'll definitely let you guys know and I'll link it in the description. Now, our conclusion. My conclusion about the Roblox Instagram hats is that they're really good free hats, however most of them are just retextures. It's good that they're giving them out for free. I also believe that they will come out in around 2 days or a week. If they do come out, again, I'll let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'd appreciate if you subscribe. Here is this week's featured fan art, and thank you so much to whoever drew it. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that way you never miss out on my content. Peace out. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!